Someone is asking about your home address, and they are trying to open this before tomorrow. Hold on, listen closely, because what I am about to reveal is not ordinary. Someone has been circling your name, whispering it in secret places, and searching for your home address. But wait, before your mind races, let me tell you the truth. This is not about fear, this is about destiny. Heaven has been listening to conversations about you, and angels have seen the attempts of others to trace your steps. Yet God has not allowed harm to touch your dwelling. Instead, He has turned this into a sign that your life is about to change. Stay with me, do not scroll, because this is for you and you alone. Your house, your walls, your doors, these are not just bricks and wood, they are gates of energy, carrying the prayers you whispered when nobody was watching. And because of those prayers, Heaven has placed angels on your doorstep. Someone is asking about your address, but Heaven is saying, it is because blessings are being redirected to your home. Wait and stay with me, do not miss this. A courier of miracles is already on the way, carrying news that will break the silence in your life. Beloved soul, this is not coincidence. Why are you watching this right now? Because God wanted your ears to hear it before tomorrow. A letter, a message, an unexpected visitor, it is connected to you. But only those who believe, only those who stay, will see the fullness of it. Hold on, don't scroll, because the moment you leave the door half open. And Heaven does not want you to lose what is knocking. Archangel Michael is already standing near your home, commanding, no darkness will cross this threshold, only light, only blessings, only miracles. Your address is sealed in heaven, written in divine fire, and what was meant to disturb you is now turning into your confirmation. Stay with me, because tomorrow, when the world wakes up, something new will be waiting at your door. So listen. You must not ignore this. You must not treat it lightly. This is your divine invitation. Heaven knows your name, Heaven knows your house, and Heaven knows the miracle you have been waiting for. Before tomorrow comes, prepare your heart. Because your life will never be the same. Hold on, stay with me, because the moment you are hearing this, Heaven is opening a page about you. Someone is asking about your address, but not in the way you think. Heaven has shifted the meaning, because what is being asked is not, where do you live, but where do blessings belong? And the answer is clear, blessings belong at your door. Listen carefully. Archangel Michael whispered your name last night in the courts of heaven. He lifted your life like a letter sealed with fire and said, this one has waited long enough. This one deserves the breakthrough. That is why the heavens are preparing to visit your address. That is why this message found you before tomorrow. Don't scroll. Stay with me, because in the next few hours, Heaven is setting something in motion that has your name on it. Think of your home. Every corner, Every wall has a story. The tears you cried in silence, the laughter that faded too quickly, the prayers whispered in the dark. All of them have been recorded, and heaven has decided, this house must carry joy again. Someone is asking about your address, but they don't know, the angels already marked it with divine protection. Beloved soul, do you know why you're here, why you're watching this exact moment? Because tomorrow is not just another day. Tomorrow is a doorway. And if you step through with faith, what you thought was ordinary will turn extraordinary. But only those who stay connected will see it unfold. Hold on, stay with me, because your story is about to change chapters. Let me tell you something powerful. When heaven writes your name, no force on earth can erase it. Your address is not just a location, it is a testimony. Someone may be searching, but heaven has already found you. And tonight, as you prepare your heart, God is saying, "My child, I am visiting your home. I am visiting your life. I am sending what you have been waiting for." This is not coincidence. This is divine timing. And if you believe it, declare it right now in the comments. This is my address for blessings. Because heaven needs your agreement before tomorrow. Hold on, stay with me, because the story is only deepening now. Someone asking about your address is not an accident. Heaven is showing you that when your name is spoken in unseen places, angels start to move. And right now, Archangel Michael is walking the very streets that lead to your home. He is declaring, this address is chosen. This address is not ordinary. This address is where heaven's delivery belongs. Listen carefully. Your home has been silent for too long, but silence does not mean emptiness. In that silence, prayers have been echoing like soft thunder. The angels have heard every whisper, and God has decided, the time has come. My child's home must carry the fragrance of blessing again. That is why this message is reaching you before tomorrow. Don't scroll, because tomorrow carries a seal, and if you unlock it by faith, miracles will not pass you by. Think of the keys you hold in your hand every day. Those keys open your doors, but there is a greater key, faith, that opens the door of heaven. Tonight, as you hold that key in your heart, something unseen is being unlocked. Stay with me, don't leave, because this moment is preparing you for the sound of doors opening, for the knock of unexpected news at your gate. Beloved soul, Archangel Michael is circling your house even now. He is clearing away every shadow, and marking your walls with divine light. When others ask about your address, they will not find a place to harm. You know what they will find? They will find a glowing house, burning with the light of heaven. They will see a home that cannot be touched, because it is protected by the hand of God Himself. And hear me, before tomorrow comes, a sign will reach you. It may be a message, a dream, or a sudden word that speaks straight into your spirit. Do not ignore it. Do not brush it aside. It will be the confirmation that heaven has written your name and your address in divine fire. Hold on, because you are about to experience a shift that no one expected but everyone will see. Now, I want you to declare this in faith: my house is a gate of miracles. Say it, believe it, because heaven responds when faith speaks. Hold on, listen with your heart now, because what I'm about to tell you is not just words, it's a revelation written for you. Someone asking about your address is heaven's way of showing you that your name has been noticed. In the Spirit, your life has been lifted like a letter sealed with gold, and Archangel Michael himself has stamped it with the seal of divine protection. Stay with me, because your home is not just a place where you sleep, it is a chosen ground. Do you know what heaven showed me? Your walls shine brighter than you think. Every tear you cried in silence has become a diamond in the eyes of God. Every prayer whispered at midnight has become a light that angels follow. That is why your address is marked. That is why this message has come before tomorrow, to remind you that your house has already been written into heaven's plan. Beloved soul, Archangel Michael is not asking, "Where do you live?" He is declaring, "Here is where blessings must land. Here is where miracles must arrive. Here is where the heavens will release abundance." So don't scroll away. Hold on, because right now, an unseen package is being wrapped in heaven with your name written on it, and the delivery is not late, it is already on its way. Your life may have felt unnoticed, your doors may have seemed closed, but listen to me, heaven is sending a visitor. It may not come as a knock on your door, it may come as news, as a call, as a letter, as an opportunity that carries the scent of divine timing. Stay with me, because this is why you were chosen to hear this before tomorrow. God is saying, "My child, I have heard you. I have seen you. And I am sending to your house what no one can steal." That's why Archangel Michael is stationed at your doorstep, like a guard with a flaming sword, making sure only light enters, making sure only blessings rest within. So, beloved, declare it now, my house is ready for heaven's delivery. Say it with faith. Write it, believe it, because tomorrow is a doorway, and faith is the key to step through. Hold on, don't move, because this part carries something deeper. Someone asking about your home address is not about roads, maps, or directions. It's about heaven signaling that your life has been marked for a shift. And listen closely, the heavens are not asking where you live, they are announcing where miracles will land. Stay with me. Imagine your house as a letter in the palm of God. Your walls, your rooms, your very doorway, all of it is written with invisible ink that only angels can see. And today Archangel Michael is holding that letter, raising it before heaven's throne, saying, "This house belongs to light. This house is ready for a miracle." Beloved soul, tomorrow is not coming empty, it is carrying something with your name on it. That is why this message reached you before the sunrise of another day. Don't scroll, don't leave, because right now your spirit is being prepared to receive what others won't understand. They may ask, what's so special about that house? But heaven already answered, it is chosen. It is protected. It is blessed. Let me show you something powerful. Every step you've taken in that house, every cry that touched the floor, every smile that echoed off the walls, none of it was wasted. God stored them, and now He is sending back joy in double measure. Someone may be curious about your address, but heaven is saying, your home is already guarded. Your miracle already knows where to go. Hold on, because before tomorrow, you may sense it, you may dream it, feel it, or see a small sign that tells you, yes, heaven has found me. And when that moment comes, you will know this was not just a video, this was a prophecy sent to prepare you. Declare it now with faith, my home is ready. My life is ready. My blessing is on its way. Because what you say in faith, heaven seals in power. Hold on, stay with me, because what you're about to hear is the moment everything turns. Someone asking about your address was never about confusion, it was about confirmation. Heaven has been tracing your house not to bring trouble, but to deliver something that was written for you long ago. And right now, the delivery is closer than you think. Picture this. An angel stands at your gate, holding a scroll sealed with fire. On that scroll is your name. Inside that scroll is your miracle, your answered prayer, your long-awaited breakthrough. Archangel Michael is guarding it, making sure it arrives exactly where it belongs. And that place is your home. Beloved soul, tomorrow is the threshold. Tonight is the preparation. This is why you cannot scroll away, you need to know what happens next. When the delivery reaches your address, it won't knock like an ordinary package. It will show up as a phone call you weren't expecting, a message that shifts your heart, a door that suddenly opens when yesterday it was closed. Heaven's deliveries never come empty, they come wrapped in surprise, timed in perfection, and filled with joy. Stay with me. Your house is about to host something divine. The walls that once carried your silence will echo with laughter again. The rooms that once felt heavy will glow with peace again. This is not imagination, this is God answering your prayers in a form you will recognize. And when it happens, you will say, yes, this was the delivery heaven promised me. Archangel Michael is declaring, no shadow shall block this. No delay shall stop this. The package belongs here, and here it will arrive. That's why this word came to you before tomorrow, so you would prepare your heart to receive it. Now speak this aloud with faith, my delivery is arriving. My address is chosen. My miracle is mine. Write it, believe it, and watch as heaven seals it into reality. Type Amen if you're ready to open heaven's delivery. Comment 1212 if you believe tomorrow will carry your sign. Share this with faith, because someone you love also has a package on the way. Hold on, don't move, because this is the part where heaven begins to reveal the signs you will feel. Someone asking about your address was only the surface, but the truth is, your spirit will sense the delivery before it even arrives. Stay with me, because these signs are not ordinary, they are heaven's way of saying, your package is already on the way. First, you may notice a sudden peace covering your home. A silence that doesn't feel empty, but full. That peace is the whisper of angels moving through your rooms, preparing your atmosphere for blessing. Second, you may sense a warmth, almost like light falling on your shoulders, reminding you that you are not alone. That warmth is Archangel Michael standing near, guarding what belongs to you. Third, unexpected thoughts of hope will rise in your heart, breaking the cycle of worry. That is heaven placing joy before the miracle so you recognize it when it comes. Beloved soul, your address is not just coordinates on a map, it is a divine meeting point. And tomorrow is marked as the moment heaven's hand touches your door. The blessing may arrive as a message, a call, a letter, or a face at your gate, but the feeling inside you will confirm, this is it. Heaven has arrived. Stay with me. Do not scroll. Because the moment you leave, you might miss the preparation heaven is doing in your heart right now. Think of it. What if the delivery comes and you are not ready? That is why this word is reaching you tonight. To align you. To prepare you. To make your heart say, "Yes, Lord, my home is open, my life is ready." Archangel Michael declares, the sign will not confuse you. The sign will comfort you. The sign will confirm that the package belongs to you and no one else. And when it comes, you will know this message was not just talk, it was a prophecy. Now, speak this with faith, I will not miss the signs. I will not miss the blessing. My home is ready. Say it, believe it, let heaven seal it. Hold on, stay with me, because this is the moment you've been waiting for. We've spoken about the signs, the feeling, the delivery, but now imagine what happens when the blessing finally crosses your threshold. Someone asked about your address, but heaven already knew it. And when heaven decides to visit, nothing looks the same again. Picture it clearly. As the blessing enters your home, the air itself feels lighter. The heaviness that once sat in the corners of your rooms begins to lift. Suddenly, the atmosphere shifts. Where there was silence, now there is peace. Where there was confusion, now there is clarity. Beloved soul, this is what it feels like when heaven steps inside. Stay with me. You may hear laughter where there was none, you may see doors opening that were locked for years, you may feel a calm that explains nothing but heals everything. This is the divine fingerprint left on your home when the blessing arrives. And once it enters, it never leaves empty. It multiplies, it overflows, it transforms. Archangel Michael stands guard at your door, not letting the blessing slip away. He declares, "This house will no longer carry sorrow. This address will no longer be overlooked. This home is now a vessel of miracles." That is why you are hearing this before tomorrow, because the change is already on the way, and heaven wants you to expect it, prepare for it, welcome it. Beloved soul, do not doubt. Your home is becoming holy ground. Every room will tell a new story. Every wall will carry a new echo. And when people see you, they will wonder what changed, but you will know, heaven visited my house. Declare this with faith right now, my home is filled with blessings. My life is overflowing. My tomorrow is shining. Speak it, write it, believe it, and let heaven seal it. Hold on, don't scroll now, because this is where the story turns even greater. We've spoken about the moment the blessing enters your house, but what happens after it settles? What happens when heaven decides not just to visit, but to stay? Stay with me, because the change touches every corner of your life. First, your health. The same body that carried heaviness will suddenly feel renewed. Energy will rise where fatigue lived. Peace will move through your veins like medicine no doctor can prescribe. Beloved soul, when heaven settles in your home, even your body responds. Second, your relationships. Broken connections will begin to heal. Misunderstandings will dissolve like smoke. The people meant for you will find their way back, and those never meant for you will quietly fade away. Archangel Michael will ensure only truth and love remain under your roof. Third, your finances. Where there was lack, now opportunities flow. Where there was closed doors, now open gates. The blessing doesn't come empty, it carries provision. And as it rests in your house, your hands will no longer remain empty, because heaven has placed abundance in your path. Fourth, your heart. No more loneliness, no more silent nights of questioning. Instead, joy will return like a song you thought you had forgotten. And this joy won't be temporary. It will be the permanent signature of heaven in your spirit. Stay with me. This is why someone asked about your address, because heaven wanted to make sure you knew your life is marked. It's not just about your home, it's about every area of your existence being lifted, healed, and blessed. Archangel Michael stands and declares, "This child's house is sealed. Their health is restored. Their relationships are aligned. Their finances are multiplied. Their heart is healed. Their future is bright." Now, declare it with faith, "My blessing is not leaving. My life is transformed. My tomorrow is shining brighter than ever." Speak it, because your words invite heaven to finish what it started. Hold on, Stay with me, because this is where your story turns into a signal for others. When heaven settles in your house, it is not only about your life, it becomes a testimony, a living proof to those around you. Someone asking about your address was not just curiosity, it was destiny preparing to use your story as a signpost for others. Picture this. Neighbors who once saw silence at your door will now see joy spilling out like light through your windows. Friends who once thought you were forgotten will wonder how everything shifted in your favor. Even strangers will sense something different when they stand near you. That difference is not luck, it is heaven's mark resting on your life. Beloved soul, your testimony becomes the answer to someone else's prayer. When they see your health restored, they will believe healing is possible. When they see your relationships mended, they will believe reconciliation can happen. When they see your finances rise, they will believe provision is real. And when they see your joy return, they will know heaven has not abandoned them either. Stay with me. Archangel Michael is not just protecting your blessing, he is amplifying it. He declares, "This child's home shall be a beacon. Their story shall be a testimony. Their life shall point others back to heaven." That is why your address was marked, because heaven knew your miracle would speak louder than words ever could. And here's the beauty, your blessing doesn't stop with you. It overflows. It touches your family, your friends, even those who never told you they were watching. Your life becomes a doorway, showing them that if heaven can do it for you, it can do it for them too. Now, declare this boldly, my testimony is a signal. My life is a beacon. My story will inspire others. Speak it, because heaven wants you to own this truth. Hold on, don't scroll now, because this is where the mystery deepens. Your blessing was never meant to stop with you. When heaven touches your house, it begins to overflow, and as it overflows into others, it multiplies and comes back to you even stronger. Someone asking about your address was not just about finding you, it was about identifying the place where multiplication would begin. Stay with me. Imagine your home as a fountain. At first, the water rises just for you, peace filling your heart, joy resting on your family, provision flowing through your hands. But then, that fountain spills outward. Others around you drink from it. Strangers are refreshed by it. Friends are healed by it. And here is the miracle, the more it flows out, the more heaven pours back in. Beloved soul, blessings are like seeds. When you share them, through kindness, testimony, encouragement, they do not shrink, they multiply. Heaven sees your willingness to let your miracle shine for others, and God says, if they are faithful with little, I will give them more. If they are faithful with this blessing, I will overflow their house with greater blessings. Archangel Michael declares over your address, this house is a distribution center of heaven. What flows from here will return multiplied. What shines here will ignite others. What is given here will never run dry. That is why your testimony cannot remain hidden. It carries multiplication power. Stay with me. This is the divine cycle. You receive, you overflow, and then heaven multiplies. Your health restored will inspire healing in others, and heaven will strengthen your health even more. Your joy shared will awaken joy in others, and heaven will crown your days with greater laughter. Your provision given will uplift others, and heaven will ensure your supply never runs out. Declare this boldly right now: my blessing multiplies. My home overflows. My miracle returns greater. Speak it, write it, believe it, because heaven is waiting for your agreement before tomorrow.